Okay, so in this video I'm going to show off the Sega Megadrive 2, the Sega Mega CD 2, and a Sega Megadrive 32X. And I've linked to the top left hand corner to the Megadrive 1, Mega CD 1 and 32X video that I've already put up on YouTube. This one I'll show the Model 2 of the Sega Megadrive systems, and I'll put them side by side so you can actually see the hardware in comparison. So here's the box for the Mega Drive 2. As you can see, it looks vastly different than the original Mega Drive. A lot more compact. The controller, the buttons on it are red this time on the controller and on the device. Beside it you've got the box for the Mega CD 2. In this case it includes Road Avenger the game. Again, the box shows off the device itself, and it's vastly different than the Mega CD 1, the Mark 1 of the Mega CD. As you can see, it's a bigger unit that lies flat on the ground, and the Mega Drive 2 slots into the side. And then below you've got the Mega Drive 32X. So let's just get rid of these boxes for a start, and show you the device. So, alright, get these out of the way. Alright, so here we go. So this is the box. 32X, 16-bit Mega Drive 2. You can see all plugged in to a Sega Mega CD 2, which is actually bigger than I expected. The box itself, the actual unit itself, is quite thick on the bottom, as you can see. I didn't expect it to be as thick as it was when I got it, but hey ho, that's the hardware from the time, I guess. If I look down from the top, you can see the devices there. I'll just try and focus a bit better. So you can get a glimpse as well of the power. So it requires power to each one of the devices, so Mega CD, Mega Drive and 32X, all independently, which is a bit of a pain, but hey ho, has to be done. And then you've got a RGB SCART cable. I'm running it on an LCD TV, which many people will think, why the hell am I doing that? But it's just a limitation of what I've got at the moment. But to try and help it, I'm running the cables into a Shiny Bow RGB SCART to component video converter, which does a decent job, and allows me to output the audio as well to an Onkyo amp. So yeah, so let's give you a quick demonstration. I guess we'll turn the device on. Actually, to compare side by side, so there's the Mega Drive 2, Mega CD 2 and 32X, and to the side here we've got the original. So you can see it's taller. I actually prefer, I think, the Mega Drive 1 and the Mega CD 1. I think it looks a better unit, but I guess that's just a nostalgic thing, I guess. But you can see the slight difference in height between the two devices. But obviously the Mega CD 2 is a lot longer than the Mega CD 1. So with everything installed, it's that bit wider than the original one. So anyway, we'll turn this on, and we'll get the Mega CD BIOS version 2.0. So it's just the standard screen, as you would imagine. You know, you plug in your games, you press start. You can see there's nothing in the tray at the moment. So I'll try a few different things to show you what it's like. Okay, so we'll show you Virtua Fighter 2 for the Mega Drive, released late in the life cycle. It's a 2D version of the 3D fighter. Virtua Fighter 1 for the 32X, which is obviously a 3D version of the game, but very scaled down, obviously because of the hardware limitations. And Final Fight CD for the Mega CD. So we'll go with the Mega Drive first. So your standard Virtua Fighter 2 cartridge, and let's turn the device off. Goes in on top of the 32X, and let's start it up. So yeah, Virtua Fighter 2, Mega Drive. You've only got a couple of modes, arcade versus really. I'm going to try and play this one-handed, so it'll be pretty bad. You get 8 characters to choose from. Let's go with Cage. So yeah, it looks pretty basic, but to be fair, the actual gameplay is fairly decent, you know, for considering the hardware that it's on and what it was originally designed for in the arcades. I'm probably being repetitious with the movements I'm doing here because obviously I'm only playing with one hand, so I can't really move my character and shoot at the same time. And Lau is starting to fight back, so we'll put him in his place. You get an idea, there's some parallax scrolling going on in the background. Graphics are fairly bland, I suppose, but I guess you get what you pay for with the system back in the day, considering how old it is now. Let's try and finish off Lau. Sound is your typical Mega Drive fare, sounds decent enough. It's still an impressive game for the actual console itself. I mean, you never expect Virtua Fighter to really appear on the Mega Drive. So Cage is obviously happy with that. We'll play Sarah. We'll pause that at that point and turn it off. So yeah, there's the cartridge side by side, Virtua Fighter 2, Mega Drive, Virtua Fighter for 32X, similar cartridges. Let's pop this one in. And Sega's AM2 department. So again, I'm going to play single with one hand, so bear with me. So again, you get a bit more modes in the 32X version. Again, we'll just go arcade. And let's have a look. So you can see the models are in 3D this time. Obviously very flat, given the hardware, but a little bit better than the Mega Drive. Let's go Cage again. And Jackie's going to kick my ass. So yeah, obviously a lot better looking than the Virtua Fighter 2 version on the Mega Drive. Still very flat and not a lot of detail on the screen, especially in the backgrounds. But you know, you get camera viewpoints like that which you'd never get on the Mega Drive version of Virtua Fighter 2. Try and finish off Jackie, block a few of his moves. Jackie getting a move in. So you can see the device is on. There's a red light there, and you can see to simulate the device is on. Jeffrey's probably going to kick my ass, so let's cancel that at that point. Turn it off. Okay, so Final Fight CD. Obviously the tray on the Mega CD2 is just a job of popping the CD in from the top, whereas it's not an automated pop out and pop in tray like on the Mega CD1. So let's turn it on. Okay. The intro to Final Fight is obviously cheesy as fuck.
Crime capital has been ruled by violence and death. which the newly elected mayor and former Street Fighter Mike Hager plans to change. At the center of the problem is the huge gang known as Mad Gear. Mad Gear controls all of the major criminal activity in the city. When they learned of Hager's plans, they took immediate action to bring this new mayor under their control. Sometime in 1992.
Hello, Mike Hager here.
Hee hee hee, Mr. Hager. So pleased to make your acquaintance. I believe you know who I am. Don't hang up. We have a little business proposition for you. Your daughter for your cooperation. And we'll throw in the regular monthly bonus to your salary we offered before.
What? What happened to Jessica? Who is this?
Not so fast, Mike. Turn on your TV.
You son of a... What have you done to her?
Nothing yet. But we enjoy the opportunity.
Okay, that's enough of that because that's just bad. Standard game start. See, character select. Go with Mike Hager. I'm gonna try and play with. Gonna try and play with one hand. So. Best thing about the Mega CD version is the audio, the music. It's a lot better than some of the other home console versions. That's Final Fight CD. Everybody knows Final Fight. It's very much standard street beat 'em up like Streets of Rage. Final Fight, they're all the same. And that's the Mega Drive 2, Mega CD 2 and 32X. Thanks for watching.